No, it doesn't. People think that, but it's a lot of thought. You're doing nothing. You're busy, you know? I mean, that's so you keep busy. Well, I never said that, really. Don't get offended no matter what you say. Think you're dying, Rodney? I'm dying, all right, whatever you want to do. See, my life, when I had to, we went around to my old neighborhood where I was brought up as a kid, you know, and I didn't have it easy.
No.
No, it was like roaming the streets, 4 years old, alone.
Oh.
On Jamaica Avenue, I was over there roaming alone. Oh, a busy street, wow. And the next day, a guy had me in his office, and he was kissing me. He gave me a nickel. Not a hug or kiss my entire youth, not one. And I didn't say it. For some reason, it's... if I'm 8 years old, hey, Ma, why don't you ever hug me? I just never got around. I ended up okay, and I 48 Austrians already. Entertaining and being serious about it, perhaps, you know? My mother, he knocked her up to be honorable, you understand me? Ended up screwed because she was not nice at all. Right. But he was a nicer person generally, you know? Perhaps, I don't know. But I know that he was, I got along with him okay, you know? Even though he saw me, it's the truth, I put in the book. He saw me 2 hours a year. Because he got involved with my mother, and he shouldn't have married her. It wasn't part of his life. He had his own life there. He made money, good money. He was a customs man in the stock market. He had the biggest clients, you know what I mean, who he handled their money for. And in my experiences with him, he was okay, better than my mother, man. My mother was like very bad. I represent all men to her. Get married again, Ma? She said, what, me? Cook and clean for a man? You know, I can't just put it that coldly to your mother, you know what I mean? I had enough of you and goodbye. But the only mother I knew. Because of their attitudes, it's difficult for me. Kids, they don't mean to, they're just what they are, you know. I was around, strangely enough. I opened Dangerfields. Right. Just to be in New York with the kids. They were little, you know. No, they, I don't know, I can't go into stories because I feel guilty of telling stories about them. I saw my daughter last few days ago. We went out for dinner with her husband. Okay, but I just don't like the way they think sometimes. Kids, you roll the dice. That's it. You know what's going to happen. I'll give him love, and he'll love me. He'll be adjusted to be wonderful. Abavangu, nothing. Okay, nothing. I was a great kid. Did everything for my mother. I was working all the time, man. Yeah. Ate breakfast in a place called Nettix. You ever hear of that? Before I went to school. Orangeade, donut, and coffee. Let me see. I don't remember exactly. In your 40s, I think. It was impossible with my mother. When I got married, she hated my wife so much that I would take her to dinner on Sunday, the three of us. Mm-hmm. She just sat like this and stared at Joyce. Wow. Then look at me like I betrayed her. Didn't want me to get married, and I swore that I'll always support you, Ma. Always support you, don't worry about it, okay? I still with anybody. When I saw the fight I described in the book there with my mother, 3 sisters hitting and all that shit, I was there. I was 3 years old. And she's yelling, get Joe, get Joe. So, well, okay, I ran up 3 flights of stairs to wake up Joe, come down to break up the fight. You know, I have things wrong with me. My neck, I got pains. Right. Shoulder, I got pains. And different places that marijuana is good for. It's also good for high blood pressure. But doctors all tell me, don't smoke cigarettes. They're the killer. Pot is okay. What? God's honest truth, man. All of a sudden, he says, I said, man, I can't look. I was looking for a vein, you know. Right. So I went in the bathroom. When do you finish? I said, I'll come out in a minute. Terrible to look at a guy looking for a vein or something. Right, you know? Then he was the sweetest kid in the world. Kinnison I made. What I say, man, is the truth. If I don't make it, I tell every doctor this. If I don't make it, I'll never know it. That's it. Then I'm going out in style.